Hey guys, Zen here from gridgeek.tech and welcome to our YouTube channel. So today I've gotten my hands on one of the most unusual mouse pads I've ever heard of in a long time, and that's none other than the Razer Firefly mouse pad. There is a cloth version of this that pretty much costs the same, but I prefer a more solid hard texture for my gaming mouse, so I picked the original version instead. So this thing is pretty expensive. It can range from around 220 ringgit all the way to 279 ringgit depending where you buy it from. So today I'm just gonna do a quick review about this mouse pad and why it costs so much, and give you a more up close and personal look on a sub 250 ringgit mouse pad. Alright guys, I'm on my table and I've already unboxed the mouse pad. So the first thing you'll always get is a translucent thank you note from the CEO of Razer that always says, "Ha ha ha, thanks for giving me all your money, noob." And the most important bit is the mouse pad, which is the Razer Firefly, which I've stressed enough just now earlier in this video. It's connected via USB. You're gonna have to find a spare USB port on your desktop or on your laptop. And at the back it's a really nice, solid and grippy rubberized surface, and it's here to tell you what mouse mat it is and how much power it draws. It draws around 150 milliamperes, which barely is any charge at all, so you don't have to worry about your desktop not having sufficient power to light this mouse pad up. So you don't have to worry. You don't need to essentially plug it in for this mouse pad to function. It's still a surface at the end of the day. It's just a matter of the aesthetics, which is the RGB lighting, and that's what we all care about today. So in the rest of the box, it's of course the instruction manuals, which is basically 60 pages of telling you to download Razer Synapse. And of course the reason why we all buy it is because we want the shiny Razer stickers. So I'm just gonna go and plug in my mouse pad into my desktop and see how well the lighting goes. Alright, so this is the mouse mat running at in all its RGB glory. I love the color spectrum that's running right now. It's basically from the Razer Synapse settings, so you can have up to around 5 different effects. So the one that's running right now is called the Wave, and as you can see, it's changing color constantly in a very fast pace, in a very wave-like fashion. So I'm just gonna change to something else, which is like static. So now it's just in a one stagnant static color, and I can just change the colors on the fly from the software itself, and you can see it blend into the desired color that you want. Just now it was blue, now it's red, and we go to a quick yellow followed by a little green. So there you go. And not really finally, another is the spectrum cycling. Unfortunately you can't choose the color spectrum that you want, unlike on your Razer Mamba and your Black Widow mechanical keyboards, because I think this is they just feel like this is just a mouse mat. It doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles, because it just functions as a mat for your mouse. So I'm not going to complain much. Maybe this can be changed in a firmware upgrade or whatnot. So you can see the spectrum slowly changing and blending. Wow, I can imagine playing this at night, I can see like a real nice RGB light show. And the other settings is breathing. So it just basically breathes in and breathes out different colors at an instance. Or if you don't want random colors, you can always just choose. You can choose up to 2 colors. I'm just going to choose pink and green. So you can see that it will breathe in from color to color. Now it's pink, it's breathing out now, and it's going to breathe into green. So you can pretty much just choose only for this, unfortunately, just for breathing. And what's the other one? Static. So just changing it back to red for now. So that's basically it. So my final thoughts on this mouse pad. Is it really really necessary? I'd say no. Unless you're the kind of guy or the kind of gamer that loves to absolutely have everything RGB, especially on your peripherals, this you can probably just get one of these. You know, it's up to 279 ringgit. I wouldn't say like, oh, it's bang for your buck, but it's pretty aesthetic. It's pretty nice to look at. The surface is not bad at all. It's micro textured and it's non-slip, so you wouldn't say that this is the type of mouse pad that would ruin a gaming experience, especially for FPS gamers and whatnot. So you must have Razer Synapse installed, as the 60 pages mentioned much earlier. So to manipulate all the lighting is just fine. So thanks for watching, guys. If you do like my content, please like and subscribe to my channel, my Facebook, and my Instagram in the description below. And hope to see you guys soon.